I need to check and see if we have quality, because Isaac's not around to help me. Is the quality? Is the quality? Yes, there's quality. I should probably tell everyone in Discord what I'm doing. Okay. Oh shoot. No, I gotta minimize. Okay. I know this isn't super interesting, but I've got to get back to where I was. And as much as I want to play more Cthulhu, I think it's going to have to wait until Tuesday. Yeah. I have like some insane glaring sun in my in my face on the monitor. There we go. This one. Hard mode, guys. We're gonna continue. I hope everyone can hear me. Not that anyone's around. I'm drinking my sodas because occasionally I like having some sodas. I'm gonna feel disgusting later on because it's a lot of sodas. But I also have water. When looking for a citizen, don't forget your vampiric senses. Answer the door. What do you want?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
No antiseptics.
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
This is
You
just
have been away too long,
statements.
Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital
Hi,
store?
Boopy Doopy.
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to go to the
Perhaps
old
I should
morgue,
look
that's
there
right.
first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I remember the last time I did that morgue when I was playing it back before we had the hard, normal, whatever modes. That morgue was a pain in the ass. I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration. I like how it's all at the second floor, but the stupid sign out there says it's the first floor. Fucking no sense. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. You able to sleep all day without disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion? I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. I imagine how... You also notice there's an open window with a scaffolding that allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Rest assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we're all presently facing, I hope. Blah, blah, blah. P.S. Left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I've discovered about I ignored those. Because I vaguely remembered them anyways. Can I upgrade my... I don't want to upgrade the steak because last time... like how he's all like the open window. I can't even do that. Because last time I was playing this, I ended up getting that one thing that took blood instead of the steak, and I like that way more. But at the same time, I feel like the steak would be better. I don't know. Because I raised my ability to take more blood when biting someone, so why wouldn't I just want to stun them? Why would I want that one weapon? Okay. It's gonna go this way. I need... There's just money just sitting right here. Out in the middle of the street. Everyone enjoys a good steak. Ha ha. Okay.
I cannot enter.
Didn't I just get told I can enter? Let's see. Come on. We're fine with his blood here. Like, where the fuck am I going? Apparently this way. Wait, never mind. Apparently this way. Are you gay? Yes. The husbando is asleep, taking a nap. Oh, okay. The hell? I don't think there's anything around for me. Oh, here we go. I need more than just glass vials. I really, really, really need, like, the medicine so I can start curing fatigue and things like that. I know that one of those guys is around here. There's a few of them. I think they're downstairs, though. I'm actually having a hard time seeing the game just because of the sunlight, the way it is streaming into this room. Not in game. I'm talking about like in real life, because it's kind of hitting my monitor, and I have my monitor moved. It's okay, you married to a dude, yeah. I have my monitor moved so it's not too glaring on the screen, but it's not working perfectly. I just went backwards. Dear jeez.
It's locked.
Yeah, I remember it being locked. I think they're upstairs, then? Or was it downstairs? I don't remember if I go downstairs. I like money just sitting right here for no reason. Are you shaming it? No. We're not super serious here, Boopy Doopy. Okay. I'm trying to not be super loud just because I want to make sure Isaac sleeps.
Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I don't remember what else there was in here. I don't think there was anything else. Okay, I should have... I think I gave myself the ability to do the leap? What is it? Left trigger. I didn't even mean to use the gun.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Yeah. We kept our marriage secret for a year just because we wanted to have a real wedding. I haven't even updated my Facebook account, and I told one of my friends last night, and I swear he was a little upset that he wasn't told earlier. We were only kept it a secret because we didn't want people to feel really shit for not being invited to the wedding, and so we didn't want to tell anyone, because if we told anyone, it was just gonna get out somehow.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yes, Vampyr to me. Remember, I'm trying to get back to where I was so that I can actually continue it properly. Oh, shit. I did not see you. Ow. Fighting someone in Vampyr is great. There we go. I remember when I first played this, I didn't check when I killed things. I forgot that there was a possibility they could drop things. You wish you could come to the wedding too? Well, we're not having an official wedding for another... We're not having a ceremony for, what is it, 4 more years? Because we decided it was going to be on our 5th anniversary that we would do it. But... Oh, I saw that. I saw that happening. Where did he go? Because they don't actually teleport, they just move really fast, it says. So where did he freaking go? Where did he go? I am perfectly fine with you going away.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
At least I'm equal to them in level now. Not that the level means a whole lot in this game, if anyone remembers. It's just attached to your powers. There we go. I think the stuff I'm picking up is the stuff I can use to make medicines. Which, if I want someone to be worth more experience before I eat them, I need to give them medicine. Oh. Yeah, I see you. Stunning them with just to be able to like bite them is such a pain. All you remember about the game is it's easily fucking up conversations. Yeah, so it's hard to tell if the choice you're making is with talking is gonna be getting angry at someone or not. But I haven't had too many problems like that, thankfully. Hi, pretty kitten. You're not feeling great? Oh. I'm sorry you're not feeling great. I hope you do feel better, and you should relax with the stream. I'm gonna be streaming for about, I think, until 3, so for 2 hours. I would do longer, but we're trying to get together with Minx and Chrism an hour before the couples night stream, just to make sure everything works properly. Because you know how great it is when we have to try and do it during the stream time. I remember that body is something.
It's locked, all right.
The death report. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon, blood absorb. Equip it to directly absorb blood. New citizen investigations available. Citizen investigations are displayed here. You can start new. Yeah, I know. I did this before. Yeah, this is track.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Can I? There we go. Who's going to stream the couples night? It's usually Isaac that does the stream for couples night, and then when we switch to Samantha, I take over.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
I mean, all four of us are part of the stream, but the actual point of view is
signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
What is this game about? You're a vampire. And you're trying to... the plot, not sure, because I've never finished it. I actually haven't gotten much... I'm getting very close to back to where I was. I've restarted the game because they released a patch that was supposed to make the game a little better. And I randomly decided, hey, I want to try playing on hard mode because hard mode actually seemed like combat was going to be more interesting. And it has actually been feeling better and more interesting with hard mode, which is really sad. It's like the game feels like it should in hard mode. So I'm not quite sure everything about it. I think Isaac woke up, yeah. Yeah, Isaac woke up, obviously. Oh yeah, this guy. Can you not? Are you serious? Are you serious? But basically, there's vampires all around. We don't know why. This shadow jumping. I have no health. I have nothing. Oh my god, oh my god, I need life, I need life, I need life.
So ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
But yeah, here, I'll show you a little bit, Pretty Kitten. So it is an action RPG for all intents and purposes. I have collectibles. I feel like I collected a lot more when I played it the first time, so I definitely have not been looking like I used to. But I also haven't been wandering as much as I did. So, you have the collectibles, I have my inventory, so I do have some guns. The guns, each monster mostly has its own type of weaknesses and stuff, but, yeah. I have other stuff for crafting, these are for medicines and things. Ammunition, inventory of things I can break apart my basic inventory. This is my character as far as what I have equipped in my main hand, my offhand. I can have serums in my character. I think this is mostly for serums I can use on other people. Ultimate skill I don't have, but I do have... Why didn't I use this? This is my shield. My active vampire abilities that I use in combat, which is what you saw me do some of them, except for the dodge that I do, the one that makes me blur. Here's a map. Shows the basic quests and everything. So the game is relatively large for the most part. Let me see. Can we zoom out more? No. The map is really janky to use in the game. Main quest line. And then each of the sections of the city and the people you can learn about. You can take out the people because you're a vampire. You can eat them. And the people are worth different experience points, as you can see. However, you need to be able to mesmerize them while you're talking to them. My mesmerize level up here is 1, and most of these guys require much higher. He requires 1, but he's not worth much, if you notice. He could be worth more if I cure his fatigue and I find out more information about him, but for the most part, he's worth like nothing. So the higher mesmerization level you need, the more they're going to give you. And then these are the side quests that I want to do. Wrong target, find out who's spying on Velma. And then these ones. And it changes based upon the areas. And then, other than that, it plays very similarly to pretty much what you're seeing right now.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
And we're just trying to make anesthetic. We're trying to get basic chemicals to make anesthetics, because apparently there's none in the hospital anymore that you work in. Which is the other thing, is you're also a doctor that was turned into a vampire. You don't know why you were turned into a vampire, and so you were trying to figure out why the hell you were turned. And you are currently hiding out.
It's locked.
I want to get in there.
It's locked, all right.
You're hiding out in a hospital that you also work in. But the head administrator, the head doctor of that hospital, knows that you're a vampire, because apparently he's also part of an order that's been studying vampires. And he's trying to help you to find whoever made you, because he probably wants to get rid of him. I need blood so bad right now. Okay. Yeah, there was gonna be no... Should hurry to Dilly to give him his kisses. Who is that guy that keeps running? There was the one Oh, there's 2 of them in here. I want to get rid of one of them real quick, because I don't want to deal with 2. I'm always running low on blood. Okay. Give me that. You. Who is that? Just gotta watch off that guy. Nothing? Oh, okay, thank God. I'm like, why wouldn't he give me anything? Was I not in here beforehand? Weird. I thought I was. You're... Oh. You're prepping yourself for the cuteness from Isaac. He's not going to be able to get out of bed. He's probably going to get caught at the end of the bed with Bodhi, because Bodhi is lying at the edge of the bed. Extra ammo will be stored in your stash. That, okay. That makes more sense. Because I was wondering... Okay, what I first want to do... Where's my... Is my offhand? Here, I want to take this and I want to switch it for... It's got blood absorption and does 3. Because this is what I was using beforehand, and it allowed me to take blood just by hitting with it. It doesn't do much damage, but the point is to be able to get blood with a quick hit, which was a lot easier than stunning at the time. Quarantine influenza, keep out. Craft the treatment for fatigue. Interrogate Gwyneth Brannigan about medical error. I think I can go through the hospital this way. I know there was a bunny next to you. Is he on the bed still?
Yeah, he's like, why did you get up?
It's not him being asleep, it's him being awake.
I woke him up.
Yeah.
I woke him up and shook him.
What?
Yeah.
You woke him up and did what?
He was asleep, so I shook him.
Oh. I'm sorry you're sick, Jonah. I don't like being sick either. Though I will say it's kind of nice having a good excuse to stay home from work for a few days. Even if you're sick and it's crap. Okay, so I can now make a treatment for fatigue. So, I'll have enough for a few of them. What about this one? Okay, so I can break stuff apart, which gives me more things, which I do want. I mean, you can sell those too, but I'd rather just break them apart because why not? Water-rich blood sample. Small dose of water-rich blood that can be used to create blood serums for vampires. Analyze to view blueprints. Okay. Regenerate 60 blood points instantly. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. This might be worth making. Just to have one on hand, just in case. Let's see. Okay. What? Bubby, no.
I cannot enter.
It's Dr. Tippett's. I'm trying to go into Tippett's, like, room. Is there stuff in here? Did it regenerate? I don't remember. Oh, there's something here.
It's locked.
Why is it all locked? You're a vampire. Rip it the fuck open. He's like, nah. This door you just can't interact with. Dr. Swansea, watch this. He's just gonna be all like, I'm busy!
Not now!
He's like the administrator of the hospital, the guy you're supposed to be able to talk to. And you've already had one night, and every single time you come to his door, and you're all like, can I talk to you real quick? He's like, not now! Also, this really annoys me. Second floor. This is the third floor. It says first floor. And then when I went into my room, the letter was all like, yeah, we set up this room on the second floor for you. I'm like, then why do all the signs say it's the first floor? Yeah. I need to talk to some people that I haven't talked to yet. I know I don't want to, but I need to. There's a doctor... That's asswipe. I don't want to like asswipe. Just keep this guy in a bed next to the door. He's just staring blankly at nothing. Look at this guy. He's fine. Doesn't look like he died. Just, God. Oh hey, something was glowing over here. Yeah, he just I don't want to talk
Good
to
evening,
you.
Doctor.
Oh, I
It's
need
a
to talk to
pleasure
him.
to meet you. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dr. Thoreau Strickland. Be assured the pleasure is all mine.
I did
despite
change the
tragic
tags.
circumstances.
Are you referring to the death of Harvey Fiddick?
So you know already. I hope you will not judge me too severely because of
I
this
changed
awful
the
story.
tags.
You did.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Wow.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Well, he's probably right.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
This dude would suck at the character's dick.
Yeah.
Someone outside doesn't have a very large penis, and they need to prove it with their motorcycle.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Can you shut up already?
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
He's level 4. He's got a headache. Here, let's use my vampire abilities to make him talk about something I could probably just ask him about normally.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think?
Chemical.
Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
I agree. You both are a pain in the ass. Actually, you're loving. You're adorable.
Why are you blaming yourself for the death of Mr. Fiddick?
It is our fault. Mr. Fiddick has stayed longer than needed here because Dr. Ackroyd and I could not agree on the correct treatment.
This argument has nothing to do with his death. He was murdered.
But if we had performed the surgery
Murdered
sooner,
by me.
he would have left the hospital and avoided his fate.
What is troubling you so much, Dr. Strickland? Is there something else?
I had to meet face to face with the son and daughter of Mr. Fiddick this afternoon. Their eyes. I could barely stand before their accusing gaze.
This difficult task is part of our job, Dr. Strickland. It's our responsibility.
I know. As I also know they'll never get the answer to the question they daren't ask. They were the embodiment of cold fatalism.
You know, the best part is I'm
Goodbye,
like,
Dr. Strickland.
can I be the one to tell his parents and daughter next time? Because I'd be all like, well, better luck with your next dad, kid. Excuse you,
I cannot enter.
you bastard. I don't want to talk to her right now. I don't want to progress that story just yet. Because there's I gotta interrogate Gwyneth Brannigan. She should be out here. She usually is. Here they are. She's healthy. He's healthy.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
And I like how
Wasn't
Tippett's
for
is
him.
standing next to us when I
I
say
probably
that.
would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
What is that moaning in the background? That might actually be me clearing my throat. I'm having problems. I'm sorry.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Nothing else needed.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
What'd you think I was gonna say it was, Chemical?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Can he turn and face
any
me?
good news to share?
What is going on with the camera?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
And it sounded like, is it complaining?
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk
Tiger.
with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
The putters. Tiger's
Why
just
not
sitting
stop
off in the corner.
practicing?
He's
Are
loafing.
you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
I want to cover for him. Yes, I will.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then
Until
I
I can
can
eat
make
you.
you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Oh, he just paid me? Yeah, that doesn't look shady at all. He just fucking paid me off. Oh. This is the question that I'm all like, why do you need to use vampiric persuasion for this? This question's like me suddenly using my vampire abilities and going, where do you plan to go on vacation?
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
What is with his body movement right now? He's just like,
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
It's just great. What's his name? Should be over here. Yeah, here, him.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Press RB to check the medical status of the citizen.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Oh my god. Give medicine.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him.
Oh, baby girl.
Fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe only the strongest will survive in these dark times.
If there must be only one, in the end, make no mistake, I'll be the winner.
They released a patch a while ago, so I decided I definitely wanted to start playing it again. The patch release caused the game, if you start it, to have 3 different modes to pick from. One is casual, the other is norm. One is casual story mode, the other is normal mode, and then the third one was hard mode. Considering how crap the combat was made for this game, I mean, it's not absolutely horrible for any of you who haven't played it, but picking hard mode has made the game feel better with combat. So the redo is I have to replay the game from the beginning just to enable hard mode because you can't re-enable it. My other save file is normal mode.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane.
I'm glad you're
Pretty
excited.
brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
Wow.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad.
I'm just trying to get back to where I was.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
This is relaxing, unlike being screaming.
I'll leave you for now, Mr.
Well,
Cox.
also, part of the reason why you're seeing a lot of dialogue is I have to unlock all these dialogue trees just to get myself back to where I was.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I think I've already gotten her as much as I can. I did.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Yeah, and I think Milton's pretty much as good as unlocked. I know there's other people I haven't done in here yet. I just don't know who. So I'm gonna go... Let's see about... any other quests I may have. Reach the pharmacy. What about, no, hers. Let's do hers. Get out of my way. I'm just running through this hospital. I like how I'm supposed to be a doctor in this hospital, and this is my dress, and every other doctor is wearing, like, just wearing white coats. What happened to the quest? Like, seriously, what happened to it just now? Wrong target. Yeah, it's outside. This way. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Underground. Frick? How the hell am I gonna get down there? Probably by going down to the docks. Let me see if I can get to the docks from this way. No? I don't remember if I ever did that quest. Let's go through the trash. Look at what we found in the trash, guys. So useful. I'm so glad we're rummaging through the trash. Oh. Can I open that? No, it's already opened. This is where I'm at? What the hell? I didn't know this opened up to this way. Find out who's spying on Velma, but how am I supposed to find that out? I feel like it's telling me they're up. So on the second floor? I'm so confused. The map says they're not even in this hospital. Yeah, they're on a second floor somewhere. I'm so freaking confused right now. Why can I hear Strickland?
It's locked, all right.
They're not in this hospital. I'm not exactly sure where they are. If they're on a second floor, how the hell would I get up to it? Hello, thank you, the bye. Trying to watch the stream at work, but your coworker keeps coming over.
Bye.
What?
How did you screw that up?
Say-
Bye the bye.
Tie the bye. Thank you, the bye. Cause TY bye.
Oh my lord.
I broke the barrels. Don't ever bother us again. I don't want to look at that. I want to get this. There's nothing here. Looks like there's something there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Up the stairs. I don't know if I've ever done this one. Hello. They have not even noticed I'm here yet. I'm gonna do this because I'm doing this. Hello, sir. How are you feeling?
I'll take it.
No, you're not. I need some blood from you. Oh god. Determine what the Pre-Win agents have discovered. Well, it's right there. But I want to search this room a little. Object, Vampire Activity Hospital Survey investigated. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Velma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us and we will decide what action should be taken. How the hell did they find out about that?
She told everybody.
She did tell everyone. She's fucking like, I'm a vampire, mortal. She's totally not. Can't go through with marrying your fiance because that'd be too gay. It's true. It's horrible. Congratulations on getting engaged. Super gay. Let me get up there. That's my room. Okay. I don't know why mirrors in this game have no reflection. It's really weird that they decided to do that. Hey, yo, Velma.
You are
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Really?
Tell me, Velma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
My god, she has so many issues. I can't. She's level 2.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
What does she do? She's healthy. She's worth 2,000 experience points.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
What am I... Okay. What do I have to do now? Find the local command post of the Guard of Pre-Win. Oh, that's how I have to finish... Oh, frickin' hell.
The Goswicks came here in the first place.
So I'm gonna have to go... You thought vampires didn't have reflections? They do, though! Look at that! I think the idea of vampires not having reflections comes from the idea that they're supposed to not have souls. And mirrors were supposed to, in many beliefs, be the reflection of the soul. They were supposed to reflect the soul. So I believe that's where the original idea of vampires not having reflection comes from. Because a lot of other myths, especially new stuff that people come up with, vampires have reflections. Curfew! Sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells, all citizens must keep off the streets. Until further notice, citywide curfew has been implemented. Wear a mask, blah, 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 blah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this area. What? Old mirrors had a thin layer of silver in them, and his silver was considered pure. Oh, is that what it was? Oh. I kind of like that. So, anyways, what I was trying to say is last time I was in this area, I believe the enemies were really, really strong, and it was a little much for me. Like, see, he's level 12. He is gonna kill me. I don't know if I can finish this quest right now. Oh, God. Yeah, we're not doing this. There's no that people dying of disease was the vampire's victims. Oh yeah, the bloating of the stomach, yeah. I do remember that. So I can't finish that quest because it's gonna lead me in an area that's way too difficult. I think this might have the same issue. Oh God, where is this going? Okay, this is going this way. I don't think I'm going to be able to do either of these quests at the moment because everything's too strong. And while I could try, I have a feeling that anything that much higher in level than me is just going to fuck me up. Is this another part of the hospital? Looks like it. I'm totally going the wrong way. I am very much going the wrong way. Let's go this. What I need to do is I need to get down to the docks, because I think I need to go this way.
I cannot enter.
I'm going to have to just finish the story a little bit more. Oh, I don't really want to talk to him. I hate this guy.
Sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
We had a disagreement, so the grown man just went, and ran away.
Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since
oh my God, it's a cheetah.
Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
It says you're healthy.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Who? Oh, the friends.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal.
Hiya, Pika.
He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
This guy is not very attractive. I cannot go after his friend right now. I know that. Because his friend, I have to go through that gate. His friend, I can't remember if he's dead or not. I don't think he is. I need to find... what's her name? Move out of my way. Her. Oh, I can go in here now. Oh, God.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses.
She's like, I'm not
all
talking
that
to you.
matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Wow.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes.
Well, we
and
already
I
know she
paid
does
without
that.
question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Who am I supposed to kill, honey?
Everyone.
No. We're keeping all the people that would make this district horrendous to live in. Because those are the people I want alive. This woman is like resting bitch face personified. I think she needs to stay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Let me talk to your son.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk.
Oh, no, man.
It hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain...
Summer baby,
is the
thank you for the
reason.
host!
Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How are you doing, Summer baby?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
We must communicate.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
You suck your mother's dick every single day. Is this the problem?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm doing good. Isaac's tired, but he took a small nap, so I think he's better.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
I'm alright. Don't wait.
No.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Let's talk about everything.
How painful...
So painful I'd rather not.
It's just gonna say it over and over.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Damn it. We need number 2 for him.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Baby girl. So cruel to make someone with a painful throat talk. Don't stop talking to him. I know, seriously.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
God, you built you and your whole family. He's fatigued. I have one cure for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Damn! She's just like, can't dominate me easily.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
She just keeps raising her hand and saying hi. Hello. Hi. Okay, you can have this.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic
Her mouth is so
ingredients.
huge.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of acidity, use the blah 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 blah. Is it this guy she wants me to treat? Missing ingredients reach the front. What is going on? What does she want me to treat? She's all like, treat him, and then it's not even part of my anything. I don't have to.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
He's okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Here.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Okay. How are you doing now? You're recovering.
I have to go now,
You'll
sir.
be worth a decent amount of
But
experience.
don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm gonna love killing him and making her into like an angry bitch woman. It's like, it's gonna be the best ever. I'm gonna like permanently heal his throat by ripping it out. Citizen's Blood will provide you a massive experience boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. Choose wisely. You could do this. My mesmerized level is 1. It's so fucking low. You're supposed to what? Kill off citizens that are horrible? I really want to kill her and just be all like, yo, want to see a real vampire and just take out Velma. No, I'm gonna leave all the sick people. They're all gonna die on their own. Horribly and slowly.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
I think I'm almost back to where I was.
Is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Wow.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please.
This fanboy's
Go
entered creeper territory.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Baby girl, if you think he's only just now entering creeper territory, you missed the first time I streamed this, because we meet him and he just happens to have this full tailored outfit we're wearing on his boat. And after he had just met us, he happens to have this perfectly fitting outfit that I'm wearing, which is not cheap. And then he has a room already set up for me. This man has probably been imagining sucking our dick since before we met him. Pembroke Hospital. Dear Dr. Swansea, I'll be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war and I'll be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same as being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome, take good care of our departed too. Rest assured I will... Oh, that's right, we unlocked stuff about that one, the Indian doctor, Rakesh. Rakesh's backstory, from what I remember, is that he has no degree as a doctor.
Mushroom.
He was kind of thrown into it on the war. And thank you for the follow, to Pacoli 1971. He was thrown into the position of a doctor on the field, and that's all he did. So he has no real calling or degree or anything. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. Blah, blah, blah. He's dead now. He may permanently lose the use of his arm. He lost a lot more than his arm. His throat got ripped out. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also serve... This letter makes no difference. That man's dead. We killed him. It was the first snack we had. As a scholar and exegete of ancestral writings, I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals based on what we know and what we have gathered through time. For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we had learned to call Econ, whatever, until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volkods were a lupine type of vampire. We considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know that it is not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakshasa from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jiangxi or the Puchin of southern Chile? And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical creature of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British Ekans as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed among the mortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we never can be too sure of what we can find. If only we could forget it for a few minutes that we were supposed to already know. That's interesting. I don't remember that one as much, but that one's neat. I'm down for that. Okay. So I'm pretty much just about back to where I was. Granted, I had done a little bit more because I was roaming around more when I was playing it last. Am I seeing stuff I can... Ooh, I'm finding stuff. Yay. Checking. I guess there's nothing else here. I like how they're all like, we don't have room. Space is a luxury at this hospital. Really? This whole area right here is filled with shit. And it looks like it needs to not be filled with shit. Got all this area right here. And you got all this area which is being unused. Like, that's what one of the nurses was all like, this space is a luxury. Honey, why are you staring at me like that? Oh, I love you too. I'm gonna go talk to Rick Shess because I want to unlock whatever
Good evening,
he has.
Dr. Reed. Have you heard of someone blackmailing people in the hospital? Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Oh, you watched it on YouTube, baby girl. That's fine. Well, the replay is different, but anyways, they don't have to put him on the floor, but they have so much unused space in the hospital, and one of the nurses are all like, how dare you criticize us? Space is a luxury here. We don't have any more room. And there's like all these different rooms that aren't being used. You could close the doors and redo some of those rooms to be more hospital bedrooms.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Please show me.
Of course. It's just trinkets and cure.
I want to see what he sells. So I can sell stuff to him. I only have 270 though. Jeez. He will sell us ingredients for us to actually be able to do some things. Okay. Maybe later, once I realize what I end up needing, I do need to make more medicines. Okay, let's, I want to go. I know they're outside. I want to go outside. I want to go outside. I want to go outside. We'll go. Oh.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today, people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow, we may be fighting for food.
Wow. Just doesn't
Goodbye,
care.
Milton.
Where is, Harriet Jones. I think I know her. But I don't think I can access her yet. Let's find out real quick before I go and I talk to what's her name. Harriet Jones should be, I think, in here.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, I can't go in there yet. So let's talk to her. There she is.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
What is wrong with that guy's
now
hair?
do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
My name is Lady. Your first name is Lady.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
This is gonna be their love story.
I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood.
Maybe you should have this conversation away from like another person.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
I like how the
I've made a first payment,
subtitles
but the
don't always match the
blackmailer
words.
grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
No.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
So we are essentially, once we talk to Harriet Jones, we are, for all intents and purposes, story-wise, back to where I was before. So I've done, it's been pretty good moving at this clip. And there she is.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Can't see her. You can tell her to shut up.
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
Scarlet Nectar, yeah, it's dramatic.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Wow.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Wow.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
Look at her squirm in the bed.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Wow.
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
That's all? I got nothing off of her. I have to talk
The
to all the
patients and
nurses.
staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I have to talk with all 3 nurses. Here's one. This is Winona Ryder. Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse.
No, it's not. It's
Good
Gwen.
evening, Doctor.
Brannigan. No.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Where's Pippa? 'Cause she's just cavorting with Milton. And if that's the gossip, it's like, oh my god, she's cavorting with Milton. I'm like, who the fuck cares? We don't fucking care, even though we're gonna kill Winona Ryder eventually. Where is she? That's Tippett's. At least I'm remembering their names a little bit better this time. Here's Winona Ryder.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
No, it's not weird, Blue Nin. If anything, it means that they did a fairly good job at making Brannigan feel like a unique character. All these characters seem to have very distinct personalities, and I like that.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
Who is the real you?
How can you be affected by the misery around you, and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
I'm gonna kill her. For multiple reasons. Just gonna rip her throat out.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
What can you tell me about a strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Wow.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Nurse Hawkins is just such a little happy soul. She's a ray of sunshine. Where's Dorothy?
Sure we're making a difference.
Ooh, yay. More stuff. They stock it and I take it. Oh, it's 4 glass vials. I don't need those as much. I need better things. Where is Dorothy?
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood all over with fever.
How do I have a feeling Dorothy's upstairs? No, it says she's downstairs.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Is she out here? Oh, she does come out here, that's right. She's on the boat. Eavesdrop. Press L to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. Oh, like that.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Can you wash your hands before
Fuck
you
'em.
do anything?
I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
guy's walk is so fucking weird. She did not have time to leave like that. That boat does not move that fast. I hope I'm not making a mistake by going in here, because I have not used any of my experience to up anything just yet, and I need to start doing that. I believe I did do this part before, which is why I'm thinking I'm making a mistake. Why can't I see the blood? Fucking weird. See, I can see the blood there. Can't see that blood. There should be...
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Yeah, I don't know what level they are. A level 6. That's not too bad. Okay, so I'm going to change this out for a steak. Oh my god, he's level 8. Oh, fucking hell. God damn it. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. At least the other one's not following. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a potential problem. Hi. God. That, okay. At least I got rid of him. That one's level 7. Okay. Common barbed cudgel. The fuck? Oh, rusty box of pills. Yay. Yeah, I hear the guy. I hear the guy. There's a 4. Let's deal with the 7. There's many. Just sitting here. Okay. Why is there even a table down here? This is freaking weird. As long as I have a decent enough area to maneuver around. It's not too bad. Is this? I missed that. Bullets! No. What's the frick is up there? This isn't too bad. Need blood. Did I kill him? Okay. That was lucky.
This is despicable.
Love that. Can I search you? No? Why can I not search you? Don't want to walk around. Just gotta teleport up there. Oh, this is that one area. This is the one boss that I did. Oh, fuck.
What sort of creature is this?
If I remember correctly, the best way to deal with him is with this. Yeah, that's totally wrong. Why did I do that? Shit. That did not do much. God damn it, he's gonna take a bit. I wonder if biting will help. Fuck. He is really strong. Really strong and very, very resistant to damage. Do I have to do the whole sewers again? No. Thankfully. But at least there is... Because I really need some more blood. But it probably means they're all back. The plus side is if they all drop something again, it'd be nice. I don't think they do. No. Big grumpy doggy, yeah.
What sort of creature is this?
Okay, so he's resistant to slashing and bleeding. So... Screw it, let's put a club in my hand. hate him like this. That's great. This is going better. You need to stop relying on a single weapon. Oh god. Why do I just keep fighting him? I don't want to parry attacks. Oh god. What even? Not okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, whoa! Got dizzy off of that. Yeah. Ah, fucking hell! No stamina. No stamina. What the fuck? Why didn't I move? Ah! Fucking hell. I have an idea. First of all, this is a two-handed. This is the one-handed. Let's see. Blood. Okay, they're still dropping stuff. Okay. Here's my thought process right now. Leaving. Citizen to save. Careful, the endangered citizen may survive the next night. Go check on him.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
So I'm gonna do this. Oh, fuck.
I can't breathe.
God damn it. guy is just saying the same thing over and over. It's so annoying. Oh, so I see the stun thing. I'm out of stamina. Hi, honey. What? I'm not watching my time.
Oh, because we told the girls that we'd be around for 3 months.
Oh my god.
Just saying, to remind you.
Let's save this movie.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
This guy looks. This guy does look like he'd be porking.
Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
I rescued him. I rescued him. I rescued him, guys.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon.
I got a
And we will be
key.
serene and beautiful.
I mean, I should have treated him for his headache first. Then he'd at least be worth more than 350 experience. But, yeah. I found some money. This music is great. It sounds like it's saying, "Don't fall on me." Hey. He's been rescued for having to suffer at the hospital. Is there anything else in here? What about this? Yep. Okay. I need to... The only reason I'm leaving right now is I want to upgrade the cudgel. It's fine, he got rescued. Well, there's two reasons I'm leaving. One, because I want to upgrade the cudgel, and two, because I need to actually save. I don't think we need to get together that early anymore, but we did say we were going to. Where the heck is this? I'm trying to just figure out where I am. Oh, no. I'm not going after the level 11. Screw that. Where did this let me out? Oh. I think I know where it is. You're a level 5. You're okay. I need some more blood. Just make sure I max the top off. There you go. Thank you for your stuff. It's fine. We all saw this coming. I didn't kill him initially in the beginning. I actually saved him the first time. Oh, hey. How are you doing? Found your friend.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers.
Wait, what?
Can't thank you enough, sir.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
This is great.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. Stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
I drank them.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war.
They were?
Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see. Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. Couldn't move.
You'll survive.
Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't.
No, I didn't.
You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other.
Yeah, they were gay.
I am terrified, Doctor.
I killed the gay one.
You so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know. I never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
It's okay. They were hated anyways because they're gay. So it's fine that we purge the world of at least one of them.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Did a hate crime.
How dare you!
Kills the Gaddy.
No. Wait, didn't we unlock something else with him? Hold on.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good.
No, we got all that. He's super healthy. I unlocked everything. How much is he worth? 3,000.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
I am gonna eat this
Take
game
care
man
of
too.
yourself.
No, actually, he needs to live with his sorrow. I ate the one that was cheap. I should have rescued the other one and then eaten that guy, but I don't think I would have gotten all of that information if I hadn't, like, eaten. If I hadn't, like, yeah. I don't think I would have gotten everything.
How dare you!
Gay should be purged.
Gay should be purged. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade something. So it does stop. What?
5 minutes.
What?
Honey.
What?
3 o'clock. 5 minutes ago.
I know. It's fine. Deal with it. It doesn't take long to do it. We already did the hard work. Make another one of these. For anemia or sepsis. We are out of some stuff. We're out of sodium hypochlorite solution. This was the one I was using and it did the most damage. I don't know if I can upgrade this. What I liked about this is it did stun him. Do I have? I can't. Common handle part. I need 6 of those. I can increase the damage. Or I can add more stun points. I like that. So that should help. Let's see. I kind of want to upgrade this. It's 1,300 just to upgrade it to give more healing. I need to. What happens with this being upgraded? Recovery. It's a lot easier to use. I'm not using it all that much, though. Increase my blood capacity, increase the absorption. I could make physical prowess, more endurance. More endurance is really nice. My biggest problem right now is my endurance. Especially with how I've been playing. Oh, I can go up again. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that one again, though. Let me see about life. 300. And then 600. Let's increase my health. Claws I do want to level up, but that's 2,000. Jeez. Right now it's doing 220. It can go up to 265. The cost would go down. But I need to start saving some. What does the blood barrier end up doing? 1 hit absorbed. When your blood barrier disappears, it explodes and deals damage to anyone nearby. Or an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. Oh, so it does way more. I can either make it fully defensive or make it offensive. And this is being able to, you know... Okay, we're gonna confirm. We're just gonna leave my at that. So I'm level 9. Newton went missing. He's missing. He looks so freaky right here. Where is he? He's got a headache and he's fatigued. I don't care about Aykroyd. But Strickland, Little Miss Ass Kisser, yeah, we should give him a treatment for a headache at some point. Let's see, how easy is it to just grab? I want my mesmeration level to go higher. We're not killing any patients unless we have to. We killed the one guy, this one. We're not killing any more. Because these two are just beautiful together. This district is stable now. It's not even healthy anymore. That's fantastic. Oh, this district is serious. I haven't even been over here. That's stable. This is stable. I'm probably gonna have to explore the other districts at some point. I'm so glad. Okay. Just, anyways. Are we ready?
Waiting for you.
Okay, I was just trying to find out. Okay, guys, so we will see you with Couples Night. Thank you for stopping by for the Vampyr stream. We are officially where we left off, and we will continue with new stuff when we do it. Thank you for coming again, and we'll see you in about an hour. Goodbye!